Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today we are having part 5 for pre-9th and 9th class biology chapter number 1. Today, as I told you when we were doing part 4, that only 3 topics left and we will complete it inshallah in part 5. So today is the last topic of chapter number 1, that is cellular organization. With this topic we will complete the chapter. एक चीज जो मैं आपसे शेयर करना चाहूँगा वो ये याद रखिएगा कि टॉपिक इन द बिगिनिंग आई टोल्ड यू, इन द वेरी बिगिनिंग जब बायो हमने स्टार्ट किया तो मैंने आपसे ये कहा था कि एवरी टॉपिक ऑफ योर बुक इज इम्पोर्टेंट. तो हम कोई टॉपिक छोड़ेंगे नहीं. लाइक एग्जामिनेशन के लिए टीचर्स आपसे कहती है ये टॉपिक इम्पोर्टेंट है, इसे कर लो, इसे छोड़ दो, इसे कर लो, इसे छोड़ दो. हमारे पाकिस्तान के एजुकेशन सिस्टम की सबसे बड़ी बैड लक क्या है कि हम पढ़ाते ज़्यादा हैं और याद कम करवाते हैं. ये जो मैं जुमला कह रहा हूँ इसे याद रखिएगा, पढ़ाते ज़्यादा हैं और याद कम करवाते हैं. हमारे एग्जामिनेशन में हमें एक सिलेबस दिया जाता है स्कूल्स में कि चैप्टर नंबर 1 और 3 ये आपके एग्जाम्स में शामिल हैं. चैप्टर नंबर 1, 2 एंड 3. अच्छा, इसमें से हम पेपर बनाएंगे और आपका एग्जाम होगा. और फिर टीचर्स कहती हैं अच्छा इसमें से ना क्वेश्चन 2 कर लेना, क्वेश्चन 3 कर लेना, उसमें से क्वेश्चन 4, 5 कर लेना, 7 वाला इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है और फलां कर लें. तो फिर पढ़ाया क्यों था मिस आपने? तो कहने का मकसद ये है कि हर टॉपिक दूसरे टॉपिक से रिलेशन में चल रहा होता है, रिलेटेड होता है एक दूसरे से. इसलिए मैंने कोई भी चैप्टर 1 का टॉपिक नहीं छोड़ा और पूरी बुक कंप्लीट करते हुए मैं कोई टॉपिक छोड़ूंगा भी नहीं. अब आपके ऊपर है, अगर आप अंडरस्टैंड कर लेंगे सारे टॉपिक्स तो फिर आपको वो रेक्टिफाइज की ज़रूरत नहीं रहेगी, आप आंसर्स खुद बना लेंगे और आप ऑब्जेक्टिव्स भी खुद सॉल्व कर लेंगे. तो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद टुडेज टॉपिक, द लास्ट टॉपिक ऑफ चैप्टर नंबर 1. बाय दिस वी विल कंप्लीट एंड डे 6 we will complete all the exercises, objectives and others. So I will explain you how to perform objective questions, how to answer short questions, and all this we will do in part number 6. And this with part 6 we will complete chapter number 2 and we will jump to chapter number 1 we will complete and we will jump to chapter number 2. So let's start. Cellular organization. When we say organization, bio is the study of living things. So organization means how many groups are organized in living organisms. So when it comes to all living organisms, basically 5 major groups are there. Basically there are 5 major groups of living organisms. Again I repeat, there are 5 major groups of living organisms: prokaryotes, protists, fungi, plants and animals. These are the 5 groups: 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Prokaryotes, the first group, have bacteria and blue-green algae. All these kinds of things, they come in prokaryote. Now what prokaryotes are basically? Basically prokaryotic are those which lack nuclei, which lack nucleus. They don't have a what nucleus is? It is embroidered, it is covered by a membrane. So their nucleus is not covered with a membrane, or simply we will say they lack nuclei. And eukaryotic are those which have nucleus, Now what is the difference between nucleus and nuclei? Nucleus is singular and nuclei is plural of nucleus. Nuclei is plural and nucleus is singular. So this is what the difference is. So prokaryotic are those which lack nuclei and eukaryotic are those which have nuclei. So the first group is prokaryotic, that is in these animals, these organisms which are present in prokaryotic group, they lack nucleus. Then come protist. They have diverse, they are also unicellular, they have diverse nutritional and reproductive modes. When we say diverse, it means different from other animals. Therefore scientists have placed them, biologists have placed them, made another group for them, and that is called protists. Then come fungi, yeast, mushroom, molds and smuts. These all are placed in fungi group. They have different properties, and that we will study in coming chapter. Then comes plants and animals. We know about plants and animals. Large, the biggest group on this, in between these five, when we calculate all these five, the biggest group are plants and animals, the largest groups. So these are the five major groups. When we say organization, organization means grouping. So all organisms are divided into five major groups that I have told you, the difference between eukaryotic and prekaryotic, plus nucleus and nuclei. And then comes organize. Now, how they organize basically? They organize in 3 ways. When we come to plants and animals, they organize in 3 ways: unicellular, colonial and multicellular. Their organization is first is unicellular organisms are there, colonial organisms are there, and multicellular organisms are there. We will describe all these three. First of all, we will come to unicellular organisms. In your 8th class, 7, 6 science book, you have seen these pictures. Euglena is there, Paramecium is there, this pear-shaped Chlamydomonas, and amoeba is there. These are all unicellular animals and plants. Now, unicellular organisms, we are talking about organization, unicellular organization. Basically, they have only one cell. Therefore, they are called uni. Uni means one. So, all those animals and plants which have got only one cell, the living organisms with one cell, they are called unicellular organisms. All life activities are carried out. We as a human being, if I need respiration system, then this unicellular also needs respiration. If I have to excrete my waste from my body, they also have to excrete waste from body. If I need food for growth and energy, they also need food and growth for energy. If I need protein, they also build protein inside their body. So with one unicellular, they are made with one cell, but they have all activities are carried out inside their body. They also need specific functions as we do. So our single cell also need the same activities to be done inside their bodies. Then comes colonial type. Colonial, the word colonial means colonies. It means those animals which live in colonies, but they don't depend on each other. Now, we human beings, we live in colony. What basically, when we live in a society, we make a society, what is our need is that we help each other. We help each other. In colony, when they form a colony, they does not depend on others. They just live together. Volvox is a green alga, and hundreds of these make a colony. I have given one example, Volvox, and there are thousands of organisms which are colonial type. Then the multicellular. These cells are organized in the form of tissues, organ and organ system. The previous topic, day 4, we have done all this. We have started from atom, subatom, molecule, and then we came to cell, and then after cell we came to tissues and organs and organ system. So multicellular organisms are those which are made up of more than one cell, and they have similar cells joined together form tissues, and tissues make a group and form organ. Then organs combine together, and then an organ system, a body is made finally. So these are multicellular organisms. Here in your book, 2 examples are given. One is for plant and one is for animal. For plant it is given a mustard plant, and for animal it is frog. Let's discuss these two. First comes mustard plant. When we say mustard plant, then the scientific name for this mustard plant is Brassica campestris. Brassica campestris. This is the scientific name for mustard plant. It is sown in winter, produces seed at the end of season. In winter, when winter is ending, they produce seeds. They grow up and they produce seeds. Its body is used as vegetable. We use it as a vegetable sarson ka saag, sarson khat. So that is, its body is used as vegetable. Oil is extracted from seeds, and at the end of the winter, when seeds are produced from those seeds, we extract oil and we use it. Have vegetative organs. Now when we come to this mustard plant's body, they have vegetative organs, that is roots. They have well established roots, they have stem, they have branches, and they have leaves. And when we come to reproductive parts, the flower are the reproductive organ of that mustard plant, of this mustard plant. They produce fruits and seeds. So this is mustard plant. We again repeat, the scientific name is Brassica campestris. It is sown in winter and produce seed at the end of the winter. From those seeds we extract oil, plus the plant body, we use it as, the leaves we use it as vegetable. And then organs, they have complete organs, roots, they have stem, they have leaves, and they have branches. And flowers are the reproductive organ, they produce fruit and seeds in mustard plant. Then comes frog. Scientific name is Rana tigrina. Rana tigrina is the scientific name of frog. Body has organ system. Like humans, like multicellular other organisms, they have a systematic body. All organs are made up of specific tissues. Tissues combine and they form organs. Epithelial tissues are there, glandular tissues are there, muscular tissues are there, and nervous tissues are there. So it means that glands are there, their skin is there, and the muscles are there, and plus the nervous system is there. A pure nervous system is working there. Amphibian, frog is an amphibian. What amphibian group is? They can live in water as well as on land. They can survive in both conditions, water and land. They have 2 eyes, has 3 eyelids. Every eye has 3 eyelids. The 3rd eyelid is transparent. If you will see the bulging eyes of frog, they have 3 lids, 3 coverings, and the 3rd one is the transparent one. Nostrils, they have tympani or eardrums. They have 2 eardrums, or we call it a tympani. And then tongue is attached from front. The tongue is very unique. Frog has a very unique tongue. Our tongue is attached from behind, but frog tongue is attached from the front. Like in mouth, it is attached from front side. So what happens is, sit quietly, and when insect flies, they throw their tongue out, and the insect sticks to it, and then bring it back inside the mouth. So tongue is attacked. It has a very sticky solution, and all the insect, when it throws the tongue, it sticks and it comes back to the frog, and this is how they eat other insects and all these things. So mustard plant and frog, multicellular, colonial, we have discussed, unicellular, we have discussed. Basically 5 major groups in cellular. When we study organization, then we must know that 5 major groups. They are prokaryote, protist, fungi, plants. So you know about groups, you know about how they organize in 3 ways, plus you know the difference between eukaryotic and prokaryotic cell. So by this we have completed this cellular organization. So I hope that you have listened carefully. If not, repeat the video and listen very carefully, and then try to memorize the notes and all the other stuff. Tomorrow, inshallah, day 6, that will be day 6 and part 6. So in that we will complete all the exercise, objective plus short question answer, and I'll tell you how, if a long question comes, how you are going to complete it, how you will attempt that question. So tomorrow is very important day. That is part 6. In part 6 we will complete the whole chapter number 1, theory plus exercise. Day 7, again it will be chapter number 2, day 1 for that. So we will start in next day. So I hope that you have liked the video. Plus I request you again that please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for yourself, so that when I will upload the next video, so immediately you will get the intimation for that. So thank you very much. Love you all and take care. Allah Hafiz.